everybody, and welcome to the post-game program brought to you by AM Echo Sky. Hello, Eric and my fellow Giants fans, and to all you good people in the chat. The Giants have won the game in blowout fashion, playing a little spoiler against a team that's still trying to compete. The Kansas City Royals are now 82-73. The Giants have a chance to get back to 500. With this win, they are now 76-79. You go sweep the Diamondbacks, and you are back to 500. And technically, even if you win 2 out of 3, that will get you to 78, and then you go home and sweep the Cardinals. That would also get it done. But either way, Giants are going to have to win 77, 79, 81, what? 4 of the next 6 games, 5 of the next 6 games to make it happen. So it's a tall order, but if they run the table, they could actually be above 500, which would, I wouldn't predict it. I wouldn't put money on it. But hey, no pressure, no sweat. When you have nothing to play for, this game is easy. I said the same thing. When no pressure, they're not so bad against 2 contending teams. And crazy enough, 2 games in a row, a young pitcher gets his first MLB win. 2 pitchers who are maybe not guys that come to mind when we think about the rotation for 2025. But Landon Roop and Mason Black are now 2 names that we could throw out there as potential 4 or 5 guys in the rotation next year. I would love to sign some players. I would love to bring back Snell. And obviously we have Harrison. Obviously we have Webb. Robbie Ray's a possibility. So we have a lot of big names, but let's create a couple big names. And who knows, Landon Roop, somebody who wasn't even a guy really on the radar coming into this season, a draft pick in the 12th round back in 2021 out of UNC at Wilmington. And he was really good there, but, it wasn't like he was a massive prospect or anything, but he's worked his way through the system, and he's had a great game today. And who knows? Well, Tommy Hugsley, hey, welcome to the club. No, $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that support. And by the way, that super chat keeps the streak alive. The streak is alive. Tommy Hugsley. No pressure, Paul Newton. We will break it down. But what a game today from Landon Roop. And what a game yesterday for Mason Black. Mason Black was a little bigger of the 2 prospects, but both of them have really shown some intriguing stuff lately. And even Roop, he's normally a starter. He's been pitching out of the bullpen this year. That was just his 2nd or 3rd start. I think his 3rd start of the year maybe. And he's got an ERA now that's fallen under 3. So super happy about that. But the offense today explodes. And yeah, all too little, all too late. So by no means am I jumping up and down. But really nice to see. Now, Royals fans are taking this game a lot more serious than Giants fans. We're already out of it. Royals fans are pissed right now. They are pissed. I'm sure there's some Royals post-game show going on right now somewhere where maybe there's not. Maybe I'm the only one who does these. But I would figure maybe at least on the radio, they are right now talking about this terrible situation with Kansas City because they are slowly falling out of contention, and they need to pick it up for sure. So, hey, that's the new role for the Giants. Spoilers all day. So with that loss, the Kansas City Royals are now just a half game into the wild card. They've lost 6. Wait a minute. That's not right. Oh, that's right, because we got one more game tomorrow. I was thinking we lost to them, but that was to the Orioles. So we actually have a chance for a sweep tomorrow. We have a chance for a sweep. Am I understanding this? Am I understanding that we, or did we sweep? What's going on? Is that right? We have a chance for a sweep tomorrow. For some reason, I thought this was game 3. Did I put that in the title? Yeah, I did put that in the title. This is game 2, right? I'm tripping out on that acid. Happy Saturday, everybody. Yeah, because the Giants won yesterday 2-1, won today 9-0, and we got one more game tomorrow. I don't know why I was thinking this was game 3. I was thinking that we had lost to the Royals, but we didn't. We lost to the Orioles. Huge difference, kids. Huge difference. You can see when it starts getting late in the year, 162, start losing it. We just start to lose it. Give me a second. I'm going to update that title. It says game 3. All right, we are good. Snell gonna go crazy. Happy Saturday, everyone. Sweep incoming with Snell. Snell on the mound, and maybe tomorrow we can wear the 100 cap for the sweep, and I'm looking forward to it. But let's break this one down today. The Giants win it 9-0. The runs get started from a guy you might have heard of by the name of Lamont Wade Jr., who hits his first home run of the day. His first of the day, and then in the fourth, he hit his second of the day to make it 2-0. At that point in time, I'm thinking, he's hitting 3, he's hitting 4, maybe he's breaking the MLB record. Will anyone ever hit 5? That's one thing I don't know if we'll ever see. 5 home runs in a game. Could it ever happen? Could it ever happen? You would think sooner, like there's been so many times it's happened 4 in a game. You would think sooner or later someone would get that 5th one, but it has not happened yet. Did JD Martinez do it? Scooter Gennett, Josh Hamilton, Carlos Delgado did it. Mike Cameron back in the day, Mark Whitten back in the day, Bob Horner, Mike Schmidt, Willie Mays. Sweep incoming. So that made it 2-0. Chapman then followed up back-to-back bombs, making it 3-0. Congratulations to Matt Chapman, who just gave birth to a baby girl. I hope it's a baby. And indeed it was a baby. So 3-0 at that point. 6th inning, Matt Chapman hit a second home run. 4-0 at that point. 2 bombs for Chappie, 2 bombs for Wade. But then they started adding on a more traditional way. And the Giants end up with a 6-run, 6th inning to pretty much take the game. Fitzgerald had a hit. McRae reached base. Donovan Walton was hit, and Kurt Casale had a big base hit to put him up 6-0. And then it was Mike Yastrzemski with the big fly. 9-0 Giants. I remember when Josh Hamilton hit 4, I thought he'd get 5. That was the last real chance that I recall. Yeah, he ripped that one to center field. Josh Hamilton, let me tell you something about Josh Hamilton. I don't think I've made a video about, I've talked about him quite a bit of videos, but I never made a video just about him. He's obviously had some ups and downs in his life, to say the least. But I think if he stayed away from the drugs and alcohol from the beginning, if he had a good head on his shoulders from the beginning, he was going to be one of the greatest players in the history of the game. He was going to hit, I think he would have probably hit 700 plus home runs, and he would have been one of the greatest to ever play. That's the kind of natural talent he had. And when you combine that with good work ethic and not being a knucklehead, he was going to be that good. He was a knucklehead to the next level. Like Mickey Mantle had regrets. Mickey Mantle thought, why didn't I take better care of myself? Bro, compared to Josh Hamilton, Mickey Mantle did great. Players of the game, and Matt Chapman and Lamont Wade. Great player. He fell off after someone died trying to get that ball. Oh, yeah. I mean, that wasn't the first of his struggles. The first, obviously, was his drug and alcohol problems. If I was to make a video of it, Josh Hamilton tossed a ball up to a fan the fan reaches out like, oh man, it's not Josh Hamilton's fault, but you're throwing up to a ball up to a fan who is on a has a potential to fall over. Make sure you get it up to them because fans are crazy as hell. And that guy reached out for that ball so much that he fell, and that is one of the worst tragedies I could think of, to have a death like that at a Major League Baseball game. Fell to his death. Super, super sad. And if you're a fan, please don't let the ball go. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I've had a chance to catch balls in a similar situation. Like I reach out and like, oh, can't get it. I ain't going down. Completely agreed. I give him slack because of what happened in his life, including when that fan died. Ryan, yeah, tough situation. But he did end up having a very good career, not a Hall of Fame career, just because of he had a Hall of Fame peak. I mean, to think how good he was in the fact that he missed 3 minor league seasons and then played in just a handful of games, about 20 games, and then before he plays with the Reds, and he hits 292 with 19 home runs. Dude hadn't barely played for 4 years, and he comes into the big leagues, and then the next year he's an MVP. I mean, he's MVP caliber player with the Rangers, all-star. And it just makes me think, oh my gosh, if you'd have taken care of yourself, he'd have been one of the greatest. Are you in Stockton? Negative, Ghost Rider. Farhan. So the Giants win 9. Did we get we did indeed get Tommy. By the way, Tommy Huxley, you may have saved us here because that's the only super chat so far. The streak continues. We have not had a live stream without a super. We have had a live stream. We haven't had a post-game show without a super chat all season long. And we are 7 games from completing the streak. And that is crazy. And then we start to think about, like, Cal Ripken. Can we break the Cal Ripken Jr. streak? Can we go 2,000? How many games was that streak? 2,632. That's the record. Can we go that many games with that? Oh, that ain't happening. That's asking too much. Kings preseason. Yeah, I'll be covering the Kings this year. I'm already making videos over on Baby Kings, and super excited. Posey, I think he will probably make the Hall of Fame, but not in his first year. He'll be one of those guys that takes a while. He does not have longevity going for him, and he only has 1,500 hits. I mean, that's half of what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have 3,000. He just retired. Quality of life. Right? Posey could have easily played 3 or 4 more years, and he would have been a lock. He would have been a lock. He hit 304 in 2021. He was still a great hitter, but quality of life, the injuries, he had more money than anybody could ever dream of. Remember back in the day, players didn't retire. A lot of that was money. Even though they got paid pretty handsomely. Like Carlton Fisk got paid well, but not like $20 million a year. Buster Posey has enough money to pay for himself, every member of his family, every friend he has, and he'll never want for anything. That's the kind of money they got paid. Carlton Fisk played until he was in his 40s, played a 24-year career, but he wasn't getting paid $20 million a year. Probably, I don't even know if probably at some point he was like, okay, here I'm looking at it right now. He's getting paid, about $500,000 a year. I mean, that's big. That's very nice money for the 80s. He not like he was wondering where his next meal came from either, but like he made his entire career $11 million. Posey was making $20 million per year. So a lot of players didn't retire because they wanted money. Not all MLB fans are from New York and California. Jim, NFL 7, Echo, yes. Would Kings be good this upcoming season? They made some nice offseason signings, and I'm pretty happy about. They look. The problem with the NBA as compared to baseball is, unless you're built to win a championship, you're probably not going to win a championship because there's only 5 guys on the court at a time. Against 5 guys on the court, they'll pass it to their lead. You know, it's not like baseball where you got to take your turn to bat. We have a pitching rotation. It's so tough in basketball. So, do I think they're going to go to the NBA Finals? No, I do not. But I do think they have a quality team and they will be in the playoffs. I think they'll be in the playoffs. Echo, yes, Ryan. They have DeMar DeRozan. Exactly. Sabonis is back. Malik Monk is back. Keegan Murray is going to be a key. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox, all the superstars, but Keegan Murray is going to be a key to the Kings this year because of his three-point shooting and defense. Jim, Warriors better than Kings. Y'all got lucky and Clay was shooting at bricks 0 for 11. Jamar, exactly. Jim, oh, you guys know your basketball? In the NBA, he'd definitely make it off the rings, but MLB it matters less to votes. Yeah, NBA, they give them for rings because they feel like if you're an impact player, you practically win that ring yourself. I don't like that argument because it's still a team sport. So when they say, oh, Jordan is better because he has 6 rings. He doesn't have 6. Yeah, he does have 6 rings. So does Scottie Pippen. So does everyone else who was on those teams. I don't know if Scottie had 6. I can't remember if he was on all those teams, but I'm just saying. But they attribute that to Jordan. Like Jordan single-handedly won those rings. He almost did. And it does kind of work that way because when you would notice when teams used to sign LeBron, they would go to the finals. When LeBron was in Cleveland, they go to the finals. Goes to the Heat are in the finals. Back to Cleveland, Cleveland's in the finals again. Scottie has 6. There you have it. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember. But like if you go to like the Cavs, I'm just curious. Like we see the Cavaliers right here. This is the Cavaliers' history. This is from back to 2005, 2007, like 2007. Look at this. Lost finals, lost Eastern Conference final, lost Eastern Conference. So they're constantly in the playoffs. Then they stopped making the playoffs. What happened in 2010 and 2011? Why did they stop making the playoffs for these 4 years here? What happened here for these 4 years? Oh, no LeBron James. And then they're back in the finals. Won the finals. Finals. 4 straight years. Why? LeBron James was back. Then what happened? All of a sudden, they're not in the playoffs anymore because LeBron left again. It's just insane. That doesn't happen in baseball. In baseball, one person can't, like a Buster Posey's not just going to take us to the World Series every year. Anyway, the Kings, I don't think they have that type of impact player or team. You're going to have to retype that. You didn't grade videos on your Humm Baby Kings? Are you saying I didn't make great videos? If not, then sorry about that. I don't have time to make super produced videos. I just got to, throw out some of my opinions. It's just not enough time in the day. I do all my channels myself, do all my editing myself. I got Humm Baby Prospects. I got a Humm Baby main channel. I got other channels that I'm working on really hard. I got my car repair channel. I got my chess channel. I got channels up the wazoo. I got more YouTube channels than I got fingers. Basketball, it's different. One player can impact the game a lot more because there's only 5 playing. And there's 5. They play both offense and defense, and they can pass them the ball to them at any time. They don't have to wait their turn. The only sport where one player can carry a team to a championship is the NBA. Yes. Unless you maybe you can count a quarterback. A quarterback can, but still, if you got a horrible defense or you got a horrible offensive line in football, you know. 16 people. Giants win. People are trying to hear about Giants. I'm just following the chat. Only a couple of people are talking. So Giants win it today. 9-0. Player of the game. Let's give it to Matt Chapman, the new dad. Congratulations to him for that. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. I don't have any kids. I could not imagine another human being bringing a human being into the world. That's nuts. Just not ready for that responsibility. Politics channel. I do a politics channel. They might take me down. They may take me down for some of my opinions on my other channels. Then half of my fans would hate me when I throw out my opinions. Thought he was single. Well, he obviously was not single for one night. We got a W today. And shout out to Bobby Witt Jr. He is impressive. 3 hits yesterday, another hit today. He is impressive. Paul DeYoung made a cameo today, former Giant. Paul DeYoung. Gurriel, lots of familiar names. Giants today just hits. Runners in scoring position, 3 for 4. Man, Royals haven't had a hit in scoring position. The Royals have turned into the Giants. Whatever we have, they caught. And this is so kind of sad because the Giants are playing well, have a chance to sweep. And if we sweep tomorrow, we'll get 2 of my 3 goals. I said I want to win a game by 10. We've done that twice with scoring 10 runs, double-digit runs. We've done it twice. And I want to sweep at least one series. Tomorrow's the day we sweep. And then I said I want to finish 500. That's the toughest one. That's the toughest one. I don't think I don't think I can have a successful politics channel because the way I would do it, I don't have allegiance to a party. So my opinions are going to be like, one day people are going to be like, wow, I love this guy. This guy's super conservative. This guy knows what he's talking. Then the next day they're going to be like, oh, what a piece of shit. This guy's total liberal. I'm like, no, dude. Every situation, I'm going to give my take on it. I don't care what the correct opinion according to a political party is. So I don't play party lines. Fire Farhan. I'm happy. Just feel like yelling today. I just felt like yelling. But Giants win. So let's play a song. Let's play a song. As I stared at the night's charge, it finally makes sense. These chains and these bars, I'm not the one meant to be with the queen. To expect to live any of my dreams. It's a place I could be and it's not too far away. You see, I cannot move more than just one space. I've been to the core. I had my chance before. I just wanted to be king of the board, but I'm I'm always a soldier. I'm never the general, never the judge. I'm always the criminal, always the loser. I'm never the leader. I'll always follow. I'm never the leader, and I'll never be. Right, I'm always wrong. They won't let me move for long. I'm just a pawn. All right, let's go. When the giants come to town, bye bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, bye bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, bye bye, baby. Wanna be in first place, bye bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KBR, and you'll see who we are. San Francisco Giant, and it's bye bye, baby. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye bye. Baby, that's a wrap. Giants win. Fackin'. 7 more games, 7 more chances. You want chess? You said earlier? You want chess. All right. All right. I'm going to do it. F it. F it. Let's go. Put any questions in the chat that you have about Giants or anything else. Q&A while I play this game. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about this game. The Giants game, for one, we can sack that pawn for the moment. See, he pre-moved that because he thought he was going to recapture with the queen, in which case I would have moved back, but no. We go knight takes, and he immediately plays this move. I don't know why he's pre-moving. Let's bring out a knight. Let's just see what he does. We could take and fracture his pawn structure right here. Wouldn't be a bad thing, but we'll see. All right, let's do that. Let's fracture the pawn structure. Bring out the bishop. Can you sing Opening Day? The Kansas City Royals have crossed into the Twilight Zone. You're right. That's a weird looking move. It's hoping that I play one of these two moves and then he'll take here. Sometimes I found that I can delay this move, and then I'll play it later, and they'll forget, and then I'll be the one to grab here. So, okay, the purpose is to play this move, so we'll throw this in to stop this. That's the purpose there, and that will be like oh, that's a nice move. I didn't see that coming, but we could. I didn't catch that move. Let's take here. That way, the queen takes back. We can take here. And if he takes here, we're okay. We capture all here. Everything happens here on D1. I think instinctually I knew I was going to be okay. Have to go. Thank you, AM Echo Bumgarner. Who do you think had a better career, Timmy or Bum? For me, it's not even close. That's a good question. He decides to take there. He decides to take there. Let's see. Man, this position's a little messed up, isn't it? what do I do? I would say about probably probably Bumgarner, like you said. Tim, I'd have to look at their stats. Tim Lincecum, though, with the 2 Cy Youngs, he probably had a better peak. Probably had a better peak. Oh, this is a check. I might as well resign. I totally blew that game. I can't do 2 things at once. I think Timmy had a better peak, but Bum had a much better career and better playoff moments. When you talk about the playoffs, that's probably what puts him over the top. Some thought the peak, yeah. Some thought that on the peak, you can't discount Bum being the best World Series pitcher of all time. That's why, all told, probably Bum. Probably Bum. Let's do 1 minute. I'm going to just go ahead and get this victory here. Put the Bishop here. I don't know what happened that game. I just wasn't. I just couldn't do it. We play this move. He'll take here. One of my best skills is predicting what they're going to do. Like, I can completely predict what they're going to do at all times. Well, not there, didn't I? Okay. So, watch for this move. I don't think he'll. Yeah. Lots of trades. Okay. That was crazy. Nice sequence right there. We have the knight. Rook here. Ha ha ha. Let's play this. Right here. That was an interesting move. Run out of time. Got the W. Seconds left. Four seconds. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. $9.99. I was just waiting for Corona Accounting Solutions. All right. Thank you so much. Stop. I played for you, bro. You asked me to play, I play. Fun fact of the day, Salvador Perez is the only person to ever drive in a run against Bum in the World Series. And he was one that popped out to end it. And it's crazy. He's still playing, and he's still playing well. Thank you so much for that. You said you were leaving, Facken. Oh, no, that was Paul. Oh, I thought you said it. Paul, see you later. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you for that super chat right there. You want me to play 30 seconds? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. 30 seconds. I ran out of time in the minute. I had him completely beat, and he tried to get me. Got me. Oh, man. All right, fine. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the amazing support. Falcon, Bum would still be playing if it were for that injury. Yeah, the dirt bike incident wasn't good. Nobody wants to play? I'll put rated. I don't want to. Okay, here we go. I got to be full focus. This is rated. Oh, I misclicked. I didn't mean to do that, but I got lucky. It's too hard, man. Too hard, dude. Robert Luna! It's not the computer. These are human beings. Was it a motorcycle or dirt bike motorcycle incident? Well, you guys are awesome. I'm done now. I can't focus. I can't concentrate on chess. You guys, the chat's going on. Giants win the game. No excuses. 9-0. Giants win. We'll be back tomorrow. One more game in Kansas City. Until then, thank you so much for the support and everyone who's jumping in late. Player of the game today, Matt Chapman. 2 bombs, but also Wade 2 bombs, and also Landon Roop 5 scoreless. Bivens 2 scoreless. Beck, he was supposed to be in that rotation to start the year. We got 3, if you count. I've been more, honestly, but Beck, Roop, Black, 3 guys who could be factors in the rotation next year, and that's not counting all of our definites, the Webbs of the world, the Harrisons, the Rays, and if Snell comes back. And I'd like to sign at least one more legit starter in this offseason. So we got every chance to get to be better next year. Hicks, I don't know where he's going to end up. Jelly, geez, man, we could be good next year. Just have to improve the offense, have to improve the bullpen a little bit, and we just have a good off season. Things could change. Things could change. This year's been a disaster, but things could change next year. Have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Now that's how you supposed to drive. From now on, that's how you drive.